Hey guys, DakotaDew here, and welcome to a little tutorial on how to become a gaming YouTuber. There's a couple different steps I want you guys to follow, but right now we're going to be going over the equipment or software that you guys are going to need if you want to begin recording games and uploading content at a very high level. So the first thing we're going to go over is how to record your gaming content. Now if you're going to be recording on an Xbox or a PS3, you're going to want to go with a capture card. We'll go over which ones I would recommend in a second. But if you're planning on just recording PC games, then you're going to want to buy a software or just nick a free software offline. So first we'll start with the capture card. The first one that I would purely recommend is the Elgato Game Capture. I have the HD60. It's really good, records in 60 frames per second. Obviously I'd recommend that right off the bat. I have, however, used the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. That is really good. It has that little button on the top that you can just click and record. I prefer the Elgato, that's just me, but that's up to you guys. They're about the same price point for either one. Obviously, you can get cheaper options such as the Roxy or the Dazzle, but they are not going to be as high quality, and most of them will not record in 1080p, which is what you're going to want if you're going to be recording. But anyways, so that's what you're gonna want if you're gonna be recording on a console. However, if you're gonna just be doing PC gaming, there's a couple different softwares out there that you can use. I personally use OBS or Open Broadcast Software. What you can do with this one, it's really cool. You can not only stream, but you can also record, and you can combine them together, so while you stream it'll record the recording for you. This software is actually free, so I'll put a link down in the description for that if you want to do that. If you're looking for a high-end, won't ever fail you kind of software, you're going to want to use Fraps, or there's a couple different ones. I'll put links down in the descriptions for those. But for apps, the only problem with it is it records in very, very high file sizes. So you could record 10-minute episode and it could come out as 2 gigabytes. So that's the only downside of that one. But anyways, I'll link all the HD PVRs and Elgato game captures and all those little softwares that you can use to record in the description. But anyways, we will move on to the second most important part, which is the microphone for you to do live commentary. Now the great thing about microphones these days is you can pull out a $5 microphone and you can just edit all the commentary and it will sound good. However, do you really want to go through all that trouble editing when you can spend obviously a little bit more than $5, anywhere from $100 to $200? That's the more professional microphones. I personally use the Blue Yeti Pro. It's the black Blue Yeti microphone. It's really good right out of the box. It comes with a couple different settings on the actual microphone, and it just sounds great right out of the box. I don't even edit my audio. I don't touch my audio unless it sounds really bad for some reason, which some days it does. But the other microphone I'd recommend is from the same company, which is the Blue Snowball. It's a little bit cheaper, a little bit smaller, and it works, from what I've seen, just the same. I personally have not used the Blue Snowball, but I have seen YouTubers, a lot of famous YouTubers used it, and it seems to work great for them. Some of them also use different kinds. You just got to research. Usually the higher end microphones are the more expensive, but like I said before, you can always just edit and fix up your audio and it'll work fine. So let's move on to the software you're going to need for editing and all that good stuff. So when it comes to softwares these days, you're gonna need them. You're gonna need a video editor, you're gonna need something to compile thumbnails, and if you have a cheaper mic, you're gonna need something that can edit the audio to make it sound good. Obviously there's a lot of different kinds of software out there. There's cheap software, free software. Obviously you can get free versions of the more expensive ones like Photoshop, but what I use is Sony Vegas Pro for my video editing. It works great. I unfortunately had to buy it, as well as Photoshop, and it was very expensive, but I'm not gonna say or recommend that you guys get it for free, as that is illegal, but that's up to you guys. There are other options that you can use for video editing, such as Windows Movie Maker. I personally would not recommend that because the better, more expensive video editors have a lot more options and a lot more things you can do and just render the video much better. But when it comes to photo editing, I use Photoshop CC. Again, you guys can get a nicked version of that and it will work perfectly fine. Not going to recommend that. There is a program called GIMP that I would recommend if you guys are looking just for a free video or a free photo editor to compile your thumbnails. GIMP works great. I've used it before. Not my favorite. Obviously Photoshop's my favorite because I know how to use it. I like using it. Works better for me, but if you guys are just looking for something free, use GIMP. I will put that down in the description below. Now when it comes to audio editing, assuming you guys have a bad mic or your audio just sounds crappy, I use Audacity. I'm recording this in Audacity right now. Audacity is a free audio editor that has just a buttload of effects that you can add in. You can get rid of background noise, you can do bass boost, just record your audio, change all the settings on your microphone. It's a great program to use. I would recommend it to anyone. It is free. I think it works on all softwares, or yeah, like Macs, Windows, all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure it works on all of them. You just have to check out the website. I'll leave that in the description below. Anyways guys, that will end off the video. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you guys are looking for more tutorials like this on how to get more views, or just a continuation on how to create a gaming channel, like how to put together thumbnails, how to use your software, or set up the perfect gaming setup, just comment down below in the description or just send me a message and I would love to do that for you guys. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like down below and I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.